1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is video number 10 today. I'm very excited about this. So I decided to wear the three-piece today. So today I'm going to be talking about action. Why I think there's a lot of magic that is to be found in being an action man. Stick around for the video. It's going to be good. So one of my favorite YouTubers on the internet is Captain Sinbad. I love the way that he shoots his videos. It's very like aesthetic. It's very beautiful, and I aspire to shoot videos like him one day. And one of the topics that he likes to speak about is self-improvement, and the point which he likes to drive across most of the time is the importance of action. And I have applied this a lot in my life, and I find that it's given me a very interesting edge. It's given me a lot of opportunities, and it has helped to propel me ahead. That's why I like to compound on it right now. That's why I like to improve upon it, and to make sure that I'm more and more of an action man. So the reason why I believe that action is important is because when I look at my life, I find that I am more of an action-oriented person. So it means that if I have an idea, I think it's really good, I'm gonna start executing it right now. I'm not gonna wait for maybe I'm like, you need permission for this, you need to go and sign the slip. The first question that I ask myself is, okay, I understand that there's things that I can't do right now, but of the things that I can do, which one should I start doing right now to make sure that this thing comes to life? For example, I think it was 2 years ago, last year, I think it was 2023. I decided that I wanted to go out in the world. When I was in Zimbabwe, I go out into the world and prove that data analytics is quite important and can be used to drive action and to improve organizations. And one of the first places that I did that was in football teams. I would go to Division 1 football with a pen and a paper, and I'll get their names, write them down, and then every time that a player makes a pass or there's a corner or anything like that, I note down the statistics, and then I go home, I put it in a spreadsheet, and I send it to the coaches. So a lot of criticism that I got initially was that, well, how are you going to capture all of the stats, or well, how are you going to be sure that you counted everything? And in my mind I was like, I don't have to be sure. And of the stuff that I'm not sure about, the stuff that I don't know yet, I'm gonna figure out as I go. One thing led to another, and the next thing I find myself being hosted at a hotel in Sentin, giving a talk at a conference with a lot of serious people. So all of that stemmed with me just taking the concept from my head and then getting started to make it work, despite of how daunting the task looks like. Sometimes I get so excited about what I can do in the moment and the possibilities of stuff that could happen and emanate from what I'm doing right now, and that in itself for me is enough to get it going. It's the opposite from what I see when I speak to a lot of people, a lot of like brilliant people, like awesome people, way smarter than I am. And they tell me, I was thinking about this idea, that. And then a year later, I met them again. And I'm like, oh yeah, what do you ever do about that? They're like, no, I found out that I can do this because of that, or this, that's that. There's always a reason not to do stuff. There's always going to be a reason, and there's never going to be a perfect time to start, and you're never going to be perfect even when you start, no matter how much you prepare. That's the thing that I think life has taught me, that there's no amount of preparation that you can ever do that will make you perfect when you're starting to do something that you've never done before. You're gonna fail, you're gonna look like an idiot, but then you keep at it. A year or two later, I think I've talked about the compounding effect of actions before in this video series, and I will always believe in that. For example, right now, one of the biggest ambitions that I have is to sit is to sit for a CFA level 1 exam. That means a chartered financial analyst, because I'm super interested in working in finance one day. And I plan on doing that in the coming 2 years. I don't know how I'm gonna make the money to sit for the exam, because I think it costs like 1,200 in total, and that's not counting the preparation materials, the courses, the time that's going to take for me to study. But I don't care. I'm gonna start right now. So I've started like watching videos about how financial modeling is done, and soon I'm gonna start getting into the basics of accounting to understand how everything works, because I believe that like taking action right now and like starting to work on stuff is going to give me an edge in the future, when I'm now like walking in and like really trying to get it in this like CFA space. So yeah, action for me is number one. Action is everything. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this like this 10th video in the 100 video series, and if you're still watching here, you're an OG, and I appreciate you very much. What this video series is a 100-day video marathon, where I try to post a video on YouTube every single day, detailing my thoughts for the day, detailing opinions and philosophies that I have about life. So yeah, and I hope they're useful to you. Thank you very much, and I hope you stay inspired. Cheers.